I'm curious about your thoughts about, we've heard so much about this idea that the degree is dead. And I think, you know, as Dr. E and I are both, have our doctorates, I think we're biased. We have some interesting biases that we come into the conversation with, but I'm curious about your perspective regarding the value of the degree. We've heard a lot of these huge, these well-known business entrepreneurs saying that degrees no longer matter and that people should not be focused on degrees but should be focused on specific skills. And I know you also being the dean, you come in with your perspective, but what are your thoughts on how the value of the degree has changed over the last few decades?
And so I smirk a little bit because down to a person, the folks who are making these allegations that the degree is dead, they all literally come with multiple degrees from the most elite places. So that's number one. Number two, and then I promise I will answer the question. Number two is they come from it. And the notion that let's not have a degree. Okay. The one question I'd ask is that what you're promoting to your own children? Sounds like an other
Exactly.
people's child perspective. I feel really strongly about that. What will I say to answer your question? What has been, at least from my observation, the evolving value of the degree? In Hacking College, the thesis is it actually doesn't matter what you study, but college is transformative for exploration, for the experience, for the confidence building, for the ability to problem solve, for the ability to figure out what you are awesome at, what gets you in your flow, what gives you energy, what brings you, what comes easy to you, and then to learn what you're less good at. That's what you do in college. And so hacking college is go for it's don't go for the popular majors. Don't feel like to have a great career path, you must be a computer science major. It is go to college and figure out what you're good at. And that might actually mean if you are a bilingual Spanish speaker, it might be specializing or majoring in Spanish literature because A, it's going to come maybe a little bit easier to you. And B, it's something that actually is going to teach you all those skills in a way that's not gonna demoralize you because you're getting B's and C's. They took their first accounting course, and they didn't do really well, and they came away with the conclusion that, "I can't have a career in business if I can't even pass an accounting course." Terrible conclusion, not the point of college. So what would I say to that? I think college is about transformation, about learning, thinking what you're good at, what you're not good at, what brings you joy, what brings you frustration.